so I asked you actually questions. You will get 1 point for the correct response.
That's it, in front right here.
10 seconds to answer. You listen for that sound. That will indicate to you that your time has expired. So you get 10 seconds for the first round. And for the second round, you know that's a buzzer section, you get 5 seconds in which to answer.
28%.
Right, teams, we're going to get going. No prompting from the audience. And I start with my left, which is your right, Theodore Skills Training Center. And to my right, which is your left, is the Manning School. So Theodore, your first question for the 10 seconds time. Which cooking method is used to create your meat?
Really low.
All right, correct. Next. Which Jamaican dish is traditional eaten at Christmas Day?
Cornbread.
Correct. Theodore. Which type of flour is best used for fluffy cake?
Cake flour.
Right, correct. Nice. What is the approximate percentage of water in milk?
87.
Correct. You're on the ball. Theodore. Is almond milk 100% cow's milk?
No.
I threw that one in to get them off guard. You're correct. Mayonnaise. What is the main protein found in milk?
Casein.
Correct. Casein. Theodore. All right, true and false. I have some true and false for this few questions. Is French dressing a mayonnaise-based dressing?
No. False.
False. That was Theodore. Mayonnaise. I'm get some feedback. Nice. This is your question. Is sour drink usually served hot?
False.
Okay, correct. Theodore, this is your question. Name 2 common salad dressings used as mayonnaise base.
Ranch dressing, toast, and onion dressing.
Alright. What about some blue cheese? Mayonnaise. What are the 3 components of a standard mirror pot?
Onion, celery.
Correct. Right. Theodore, this is your question. Which chef is responsible for making salads and sandwiches? Mannings? It's a Gourmet chef. Mannings, your question. What is ganache?
It's a chocolate sauce that is used as a coating sometimes, for example, in pastries like bread.
All right, I'll accept that. Yes, it's a chocolate cream sauce. Theodore, is cinnamon a herb, true or false?
False.
Right, correct. Mannings,
But nobody now watch
your
this.
question.
Huh? Once somebody watch.
What is the traditional accompaniment to Easter bun in Jamaica?
Cheese.
All right, cheese. Correct.
Are you close to man?
Theodore, your question.
No problem.
What is the main difference between broth and stock?
Broth is seasoned, stock is not.
All right, correct. Mannings. Two more questions in this section, one for Mannings, then one for Theodore. And we give them a little breather and get into the other section. So, Mannings, this is your question. What is the meaning of JTB?
Jamaica Tourist Board.
Jamaica Tourism Board.
Theodore, is it correct? All right, is it Jamaica Tourist Board? One more, that was Manning's question. The last question over to Theodore.
No.
Theodore.
Manning's up here the last question. Right.
Well, Theodore was the one that got it just now, right? Theodore, so I said Theodore was right. Because just two questions. One lady didn't get to say it's now Theodore was right. Only two questions I'm asking in this section. So, Theodore, your question. Which chef works next to the executive chef? Sous chef. All right, correct. Put your hands together for them for this section.
You have to start with them, so you have to finish with Mannings.
Hold on.
You have to get equal about the question.
I started there.
So you have to
I have two more questions. I gave Mannings, they didn't answer. I gave Theodore, they did not answer. I gave Mannings a question, so they didn't answer. None of them. So the question, the last question now, out of the two questions would have gone to Theodore.
No, as in, no, that's not what she's saying. Yeah, however, saying something different. However, if you start with Theodore, they should get the last question. Yeah.
All right, I'm hearing a lot of mumbling down there. I'm hearing a lot of mumbling. What they're saying is, you would have started the segment with Theodore, and so for them to get equal amount of questions, you'd have to end with Mannings. Okay, all right. Yeah. All right, let me go. Let me give another question. All right. All right, Mannings, this is your final question.
No, matter, still a one. You don't come like you ask Theodore 9 questions and ask Mannings 8. You have to get equal amount. You have to get equal amount of question because the timing.
Does a club salad contain tuna? True or false?
False. Turkey or chicken.
Correct. Alright, so that will bring us to the end of this first section. Alright, put your hands together as we try to get the scores from the scorekeeper. And then we'll get into the speed section, which is 5 seconds to answer each question. Alright, so for this section, they will give a point and they will be deducted a point if they are incorrect. So if you are correct, you get a point. If you didn't answer the question correctly, you are deducted a point. So mine is on 8 points and Theodore is on 8 points.
You know, so the battery up with the 23. We have a charger.
Alright, so let's go for the speed section. So you listen again, it's 5 seconds, you listen for the buzzer, and it's 5 seconds to answer each question. Question. What is a coulis? Alright, it's a smooth, thin sauce. Question. Which traditional dressing is used in the Greek salad?
Vinegar.
Vinegar? That's
No, at them first. No, you have to look on the light, the light up. First.
alright, okay.
First. The money is good, like this. Because you see, the money is just. You need to just white and
Hold on, the person was on the side, let me see. Hold on, I asked, let me see your buzzer. Press your buzzer.
I told him press one time.
If two of them can press one time, it automatically will make one buzzer go through.
We're going to look at the question.
Here it is. Yeah, actually, I look.
Alright, so, what's the kind of buzzer? Alright, question. What type of meat is commonly used in Jamaican stew peas?
Pork.
Correct.
It's the
Question. What is the main ingredient in classical tomato sauce?
Tomato.
Tomato, correct. Question. Which other sauce is the base for making marinara sauce?
Mayonnaise.
Incorrect answer. She said hollandaise is bechamel.
Don't be nervous, man.
Question. What are the two main ingredients in vinegar dressing?
Oil and vinegar.
Okay, correct. Oil and vinegar. let me ask this. What is the name of a clear soup?
Consume.
Consomme, correct. Question. What is the name given to a cold soup?
Gazpacho.
Gazpacho, correct. Question. What is gumbo?
It's a Louisiana style soup with rice and okra and meat.
Correct. Heart is flavorful stew from Louisiana. She ensures she said where it's from. Question. What was the main ingredient used in Culinary Arts Competition 2023? It's the coconut. That was the year of the coconut. Question. Who is the high chef in the kitchen?
The executive chef.
Executive chef, correct. Question. Give one main difference between butter and margarine. Right, there are several differences. The fat content, the water content. One is from animal milk, the oil solidified to give you the margarine. Question. What is the internal doneness temperature for chicken?
164 degrees Fahrenheit.
Incorrect. 165 and up. 164. She said 164. It's 165 and upwards for the internal doneness.
No, it can't be same.
You said 164.
Paper says 164.
Just mark it when I finish.
What did you say? 164? Yes, but it's 165 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what I heard. I heard 164 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 73.9 degrees Celsius.
Mark it on the paper if you see.
Question. I'm going to be asking the audience, please do not come, please do not get involved in this. Alright, thank you so much. Question. Who is a matron? Matron is a head waiter or host for a formal function. Question. What is the meaning of a la carte?
An a la carte is a menu where the ingredients, where the items on the menu can be purchased separately.
Or individually, correct. Question. Name a famous pastry chef in Jamaica. My name's
Andres Well.
correct. That's Lincoln Peterkin.
No problem.
Question.
Alright. I suppose I said this on one.
Give the meaning of NSTA that comes under the Heart Trust banner. NSTA. Time, National Service Training Agency. Right. All right, just a few more questions to go. True or false? Yogurt is made by fermented milk.
True.
That's Theodore. Alright, question. Lactose intolerance person is allergic. Is allergic to peanuts. That's false. They didn't allow me to finish.
She showed them on curveball.
It's incorrect. Question. Who brought okra and callaloo to Jamaica?
African slaves.
Africans? Correct. Question. What other byproduct apart from bami is produced from cassava?
Flour.
Flour. You have the bami flour. You can also have the cassava starch. Question. Which salad dressing usually contains anchovies?
Caesar.
Caesar, correct. Question. Is mayonnaise a hot emulsion sauce?
False.
Yes, false. Question. What is done to flour to ensure lighter aerated batter?
Sieving.
All right, sieving. Correct. Question. Lactose is a type of sugar found in milk.
True.
That's sugar. Right? We have last two questions. All right, question. What indigenous persons live in Jamaica? Both persons answer. If I'm going to disregard that, you need to wait to acknowledge. Their answer? Okay. Live in Jamaica that influences the cooking, that's the Tianos. Right? Question. What happens if you overmix the cake batter?
The cake gets dense and tough.
Right? Dense and tough. Right? I said that was 2 questions I have left. And there goes 2 questions. So put your hands together for both teams. They answered well. They got it. And just have to wait on the score persons to give the tally for the team that is victorious as we double check the scores and the responses.
Who's the winner?
Alright, so the score persons checked and the scores are 16 for Mannings and 14 for Theodore. Congratulations, Mannings. Congratulations, Theodore. We can see the for them. How this is going to be bigger and better. And at this time, this is when we start a little bit of presentation.
Nice.
By my watch, presentation should have been on already. So each person from the team will receive a medal, and the overall will also receive a trophy. So I'm going to be inviting Chef Brown and Chef Joseph. I'm going to invite you to come and do a presentation for the second runner-up, silver for the second runner-up, and gold for the winning team, and also the trophy. I will ask another person to present the trophies, but the team that walked away second will get their silver medal. They all come to the front, please. Brown. Do that. Team over here for silver. Silver for these persons.
Oh, yeah, I mean that. Celebrate.
Thank you, Chef. Then I have Chef Joseph. She will be presenting the gold to the winning team, Manning School. And for the gold, for the winning trophy, I'm going to be asking the executive chef of the Terranova or Sweet in Kingston to come and present you with your trophy. So Chef Bernard Swady, he's the executive chef from the Terranova or Sweet in Kingston, and he will be presenting the trophy to the winning team.
Well done, Chrissy. Well done. Yeah, but now, like, no do better enough for them. You're the first time. You're the first time, you better enough for them.
Put your hands together for the team. All right. So at this point, I'm just checking at the back. We should be handing out some medals for persons who would have presented their dishes. Now let me get into a little bit of housekeeping matters here. I want you to hear me out clearly. I think some persons might have taken up some, I don't know if the teachers would have taken up the shampoo, everything was marked. But from workshop, a presentation was done on serving dishes. And what I saw today tells that you didn't hear, you didn't listen, you did not respond to what we gave you. The foil container is a no-no for presentation for a competition. You do not serve your items into a foil container. It is a competition that you are doing, you are entering. Now, as I said at the workshops, when you do your recipes, put them where you will not leave them. Bring them, students, give them to your teachers, your leaders, so you take them to the area so that persons will not forget their recipe. Again, I see where some persons you would use, I see on the preserves and condiment table, if you use a jar or with a cap that would represent some other company, you need to cover that. I should not see that. I want to see some creativity when it comes to that. And there are areas, there are places that you can get the jars. So I want you to listen, I want you to listen because this was said last, adjudicated, I have ice cream to judge. Do not wait until you go way in the middle or almost to the end of the competition. Then they're going to say that you have ice cream in your cooler. The ice cream is the first thing to be judged. And I watched somebody, there was a drink on the recipe table. Things like that. You need to alert the judges, say, this is what I have. And it must be judged now. You cannot allow a milk-based drink to sit on the table for the entire day. It is food that we are judging. So we want safety for everybody. Clear? Everybody understand? Because what I must tell you, I know that you don't like to read, But if you look at the handbook, this morning somebody was asking questions. And I said, did you read the handbook? No. Yet you come presenting your product. You need to read the handbook and see what is offering. What is it that you're asking for? Now every year the handbook will change. Because last year we did not do carrot. This year we are doing carrot. For next year we are going to be doing something else. And there might be some changes to what we are asking you to present. So please, please, please read the handbook before you actually enter. So for this year we are using a new format. in our grading. Prior to this year, we would have handed out some trophies already, but this is a first for us. So we are having some teething pains trying to put everything together. The scores are going to be coming up shortly, so we are going to be calling persons who would have received the medal, and at the end of it, the overall score, persons will get the trophy for the best in matters and doughs, the best in traditional dishes, etc. All the categories. Alright? So I want you to remember all of these housekeeping matters, so next year you can do better at what you do. Alright? Thank you so much.